Hello everyone! Today, I'll be explaining strategic planning. So, what is strategic planning? Strategic planning is a process in which an organization's leaders defines their visions for the future and identify their organization's goals and objectives. The process includes establishing the sequence in which those goals should be realized so the organization can reach its state vision. So, strategic planning is a process where an organization's leaders define their vision for the future. They identify objectives and set a sequence of goals that help reach that vision. And then, strategic planning is forward-looking. It differs from traditional business planning, which typically focuses on short-term, tactical goals such as how a budget is divided up. The time covered by a business plan can range from several months to several years. Unlike traditional business planning, which focuses on short-term or budget matters, strategic planning is forward-looking. It usually covers longer periods and helps guide the company in the right direction. Why is strategic planning important? Businesses need direction and organizational goals to work toward. Strategic planning offers that type of guidance. Essentially, a strategic plan is a roadmap to get to business goals. Without such guidance, there is no way to tell whether a business is on track to reach its goals. So, strategic planning is super important because businesses need direction. Think of it like a roadmap. Without it, you wouldn't even know if you're moving in the right direction. With a good strategy, everyone knows what they're working toward. It keeps the business on track. Who does the strategic planning in a business? A committee typically leads the strategic planning process. Planning experts recommend the committee include representatives from all areas within the enterprise and work in an open and transparent way where information is documented from start to finish. The committee researches and gathers the information needed to understand the organization's status and factors that will affect it in the future. The committee should solicit input and feedback to validate or challenge its assessment of the information. So, usually, it's done by a committee, a group of people from different parts of the company. They work together, collect information, and figure out what's going on inside and outside the organization. They also ask for feedback to make sure they're on the right track. There are four things to focus on when making a strategy. First is the mission. It defines the company's purpose and direction. It explains who they are, what they do, and their goals. Second, goals. It involves setting clear, SMART goals or specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound to track progress. The third one is short-term alignment. It links daily decisions with the overall strategy for consistency and focus. And lastly, evaluation and revision. Regularly review the progress and adjust plans as needed. How often to conduct strategic planning? First is quarterly reviews. Check progress and update plans every 3 months. Second is annual reviews. Review yearly result, and make major plan changes. There are three main types of strategic planning. First is business strategy, a plan for how a company will compete in a specific market. Second is functional strategy, a plan for how each department like marketing or operations supports the business strategy. The third one is corporate strategy, a plan for the overall direction of a company with multiple businesses or units. Benefits of strategic planning. Strategic planning helps businesses prepare for the future. It helps them spot opportunities, plan for challenges, and get the right resources ready. Other key benefits include clear direction, team alignment, and better performance. So, what exactly is a strategy map? A strategy map is a visual tool that shows the full business strategy in one graphic. It helps people see how different goals are connected. Most strategy maps focuses on four key areas. First is financial. Second is customer. Third is internal processes. And lastly, organizational capacity. Goals are grouped into these areas, showing how they support each other. In the example here, you can see how goals like improving tools and technology or increasing efficiency all work together to help the business lower cost and improve customer satisfaction. So now let's talk about the steps in the strategic planning process. There are different ways to do this depending on the business, but generally, most processes follow these 5 steps. First is prioritize. Strategic planners set objectives and initiatives that line up with the company mission and goals and will move the business toward achieving its goals. There may be many potential goals, so planning prioritizes the most important, relevant and urgent ones. Goal may include the consideration of resource requirements, such as budgets and equipment, and they often involve a timeline and business metrics or KPIs for measuring progress. Second is develop. This is the main thrust of strategic planning, in which stakeholders collaborate to formulate the steps or tactics necessary to attain a stated strategic objective. This may involve creating numerous short-term tactical business plans that fit into the overarching strategy. Stakeholders involved in a plan development use various tools such as a strategy map to help visualize and tweak the plan. Developing the plan may involve cost and opportunity trade-offs that reflect business and priorities. Developers may reject some initiatives if they don't support the long-term strategy. Next is implement. Once the strategic plan is developed, it's time to put it in motion. This requires clear communication across the organization to set responsibilities, make investment and adjust policies and process, and establish measurement and reporting. Implementation typically includes strategic management with regular strategic reviews to ensure that plans stay on track. Next is update. A strategic plan is periodically reviewed and revised to adjust priorities and reevaluate goals as business conditions change and new opportunities emerge. Quick reviews of metrics can happen quarterly, and adjustment to the strategic plan can occur annually. Stakeholders may use balanced scorecards and other tools to assess performance against goals. Here is a quick example. Let's say there is an online learning platform. Their mission is to give affordable, high-quality online courses to students worldwide. Some SMART goals could be launch 10 new courses in 6 months, increase website traffic by 40% within a year, partner with 5 universities by the end of the year. Their plan focuses on 4 key areas, which is financial, customer, internal process, and learning and growth. To track progress, they might hire new courses developers, run social media ads, collect feedback from students, review progress every quarter, and adjust their marketing if needed.